Hi, lovely people. How are we all doing today? I hope you are doing okay. Welcome to my tutorial for today. How is everyone? How is your business doing? I hope we are all resurrecting gradually thanks to Almighty God. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be making this short dress I am putting on. Okay, and we're going to be doing it with just 2 yards of Ankara or Java fabric. All right, so let's just quickly get started. Lest I forget, thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, thank you for your comments, thank you for sharing my channel, thank you for advertising me. I really appreciate all your efforts. And if you happen to be new, feel free to subscribe and also tap on the notification bell so that when I upload, you'll be able to get notifications. So straight to the business of the day. So I have here 2 yards of Java fabric. It's already unfold. I hope you see that. I'll also fold again, making it into 4 as usual. There won't be any zipper allowance. Okay. Now, as you earlier saw, the dress is quite free. The length of our dress is 41. Folding allowance of 2 inches. I added. Okay. So next is to place my shoulder measurement. Now this dress is together with the sleeve, which means that the shoulder cuts across from around this point to the other side of the arm. Okay, 32 inches divided into 2 is 16 plus 1 inch seam allowance. You see we have 17 here already. Okay. So all of this now will now form our shoulder. My shoulder to bust is 12 inches plus half an inch that will be taken from up here. And then my half length is 16.5 inches. I added half an inch also, leaving it at 17. My hip line is 9 inches below the waist line, which is here. So I'll extend all these lines. Now my normal shoulder measurement is 16, that is 8, which is here. This is 3 inches for shoulder slope. So here I'll come down by 1 inch, also for shoulder slope. So I will extend the line also to the end of the sleeve. Okay. I'll also cut it off first of all. Now, having removed it, as you can see, I will then put a neckline. It depends on what you want. 3 inches for me is just enough. Meanwhile, there is no zipper allowance like I said, so my measurement starts from the folded side towards the unfolded side. For my neck depth, I'm using 4.5 inches for the front, 2 inches for the back, okay, and then for the slit at the front, it depends on how shallow or deep you want it. For me, 4.5 is just okay for me. So my slit will start from here and end here. So when we separate it, I will then remove the front neck depth. I will now place our body measurement on the lines. First, I'll be placing my bust measurement here on my shoulder to bust point, not on my chest line, please. My bust is 38 inches. I added enough allowance on each to it. Bust 48 inches divided by 4 will give us 12, which is here. I'll add 1.5 inches for allowance. My waist is 47 inches divided into 4 is 11.75, which is here, and also 1.5 inches allowance. My hip is 48 divided into 4 is 12 inches plus 1.5 seam allowance. Now at the hemline, if you like, you can leave it straight, but I just want to make mine to open up at the hemline a little bit, just a little bit. So to my hemline, I'm taking my hip measurement down to the hemline first of all, and then I'll add 2 inches to it. Okay, so I will now connect these 2 inches to my hip, to the waist, and then to the bust. If you wish yours to be straight, there is no problem. So this is what we have. Okay. All right, now for the arm hole where the hand is going to pass through, you have to determine how many inches you want. For me, I'll use 9 inches. This is 9 inches. Okay, I just make a straight line to connect it to my bust measurement this way. Okay, and then at this point, at this junction, you either move by 1 inch or 1.5 inches. This is 1 inch to connect to the bust. I hope you understood what I did. I came down from this point by 1 inch, which is here, and then I made my slight curve to connect to my bust measurement. And also at this end, I'm moving in by 1 inch also. I will connect this one to the tip of my shoulder. This is what I mean. Because I don't want this to be pointing downwards at the back of my arm. Okay, so with this done now, I will just go ahead and cut. So I'm moving this way, like this way, and then down to the hemline. Alright, so we now have it cut out, and also I made my split. Initially it was supposed to be here, but when I checked it, I didn't like the volume, so I extended it by 2 more inches. So if you check yours, if you don't like it, feel free to also extend. So now I'm going to cut the facing for both the front and the back. Okay. Alright, so we have here the facing. I've cut both the front and the back. So I'll go ahead and line the facing. First of all, you can see this is 2. The back also is 2. Okay. Alright, so I've lined the facing, as you can see. I'll just place it, since I'm pushing it behind my fabric. This is the right side, remember that, and this is the wrong side. Now since I'm pushing it to the back, to the wrong side of my fabric, I'll place my facing on the right side, and then I'll sew along the neckline. I'll sew this way and down this way. I'll also come up this way. Okay, then I'll give it a proper notch and then turn it to the wrong side. All right, and then for the pocket, we're going to be using this fabric for the pocket. All right, so this is the pocket. You can use any measurement of your choice. It must not be mine, but my own is 11 inches and 9 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut the lining and line them properly. Right, so I've joined the facing. This is the wrong side and this is the right side. Okay, now we insert the pocket before we now close them up at the 2 sides. So now for the pocket, I had to fold the front into 2. I hope you see it, into 2 equal half. And then I'll start joining the pocket 20 inches downwards, or 19.5 for thereabouts. Okay, I hope you see it. And then also 3 inches away from the midpoint. Okay, so whatever I do here, I will do at the other side. But please note, I'm not attaching it just this way. At this upper part, I will shift it a little bit. I hope you understand. I'm not leaving it like this, flat this way. I'll just shift it a little bit inwards this way. I hope you understand. But for the lower part, it's going to remain like this. Okay, so that your hand can easily pass through. All right, so now 19.5 inches down from the shoulder, that's where I started to attach my pocket, and 3 inches away from the midpoint. I'll just use my pin and hold it fast, go to the machine, sew it this way. Remember, you shift this place a little bit. Right. Okay, so having joined or attached the 2 pockets, I also folded the sleeve. Okay, I will now go ahead using the body measurement to join the 2 fabrics together, both at the shoulder first and then the 2 sides. Okay, so I've joined them at the 2 sides. I also folded the hemline. Also at the sleeve, I just used my bias. Okay, just to give it a little design. All right. Okay, people, I really appreciate you for watching till the end. If this tutorial has been helpful in any way to you, please give us your thumbs up. Don't also forget to share our videos. I really want to appreciate those of you who share my channel. I see all of you. Thank you so very, very much. And if you are yet to subscribe, please don't leave without hitting the red icon and also touching on the notification bell. It enables you know whenever I upload new tutorials. Stay safe, people. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and be kind to one another. Bye.